Welcome to the Aimmee Kodachian and the Experts Show, where we bring some of the top experts in the world to help you transform your business and personal life. I am your host, Aimmee Kodachian.
Not Kardashian. And I am your co-host, Stephanie Thompson. In today's episode, we are going to learn how to become a public speaker with an amazing keynote speaker herself, Jennifer Lier. She is president of Las Vegas Keynote Speakers, which is a speakers bureau. She's had a successful 25-year run in the career in the entertainment business, headline singer, MC, model, and actor. And today she's on our show, Aimmee.
That's what we're bringing. Okay, that's what my promise is, to bring some of the top speakers, experts in their fields, and definitely she have paid her dues to learn a lot of things she's gonna share with you. So we're so excited. We have 4 segments, and she's gonna teach us each segment different things that you need to learn about how to become a speaker. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me here
We're
today, guys.
so excited to have you.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Okay, so share with us, what do we need to do to become a speaker?
Okay, well, first I'd like to start with the fact that really, if you think about it, everybody is a public speaker, right?
That's a good point.
You're going out. You're a salesperson. You're a teacher. You're in the workforce. You're doing something. You are all a public speaker. You're a public speaker right now. And this is actually a tip from my very good friend Aimmee, who's a speaking coach, and she teaches people how to be a great speaker. And the thing is that everyone needs speaking coaching or training, because if you're speaking at all, if you're speaking in your business, in your day-to-day life, whatever you're doing, to learn how to be a public speaker, anytime you have to give a presentation, you have to give a sales pitch, you're on a date even, you want to learn how to speak and talk about yourself or your product.
You talk with your kids, you're speaking with your husband.
You are giving
how to speak. That's the key.
You are giving a motivational speech every time you talk to your kids. Yeah. So everybody is you are all a motivational speaker. You had no idea.
You got that title already.
Yeah.
She gave you
I will deem you a motivational speaker. So no, really, and to be able to learn that and understand that you have to learn how to effectively communicate. And once you learn that you need to do that, and you can be aware of that's how you sell effectively, that's how you teach effectively, that's how you communicate effectively, that you know that with your words and how you speak is important. And so really by circling back around to your question, how do you become a public speaker? You really should get training first. And even people who think that they're amazing, because I come across speakers all the time or people who want to be a speaker say, I'm great, I'm an amazing speaker.
Or I have good stories.
Right, I have good stories, I have good this or that, but you know what, I've seen them speak and they're not as effective as they could be. So number one is getting the appropriate coaching and training to learn how to be a public speaker, to learn how to convey your message, to learn how to be calm, cool, and confident, as my good friend Aimmee talks about when she's training. So, being calm in any given situation, because you never know what situation you're going to be in. So you could be speaking and the microphone's bad, or there is no microphone, or there's other people talking. How do you get through those things? How do you stay focused and know what you want to talk about and speak about?
I'm a speaker too. It affects you if somebody is just trying to sleep, or somebody's smiling at you, or somebody's doing something, and then you think they're trying to communicate with you. So just being a speaker, it's a lot into it than people think.
Have no idea what goes into it.
What goes into becoming a speaker. I was shocked when I started to learn about, what do you need to do to become speakers.
And you don't know it till you're in it, right? Because I know that when you started speaking, you don't know these things until you're actually there in those circumstances.
Doing it on the stage, then you forget everything you learned.
Absolutely. You do. She's not kidding. You do. Everything goes out the window.
Out the window until you get really trained.
Which is why coaching is important and practicing is important, because you say perfect practice makes perfect. It's not just practice makes perfect, but it's perfect practice makes perfect. So the more you're practicing, just like entertainment, just like anything that you need, an athlete needs to practice to get better at what they do. A speaker really needs to practice, because oftentimes they think that, I'll just go and I'll wing it. And
No,
I've seen them
it
people
doesn't
crash
work.
and burn.
It doesn't work.
And it's
I
so...
think it doesn't work.
And it's very uncomfortable to watch those
you
people.
know, a good friend of mine, Darren LaCroix,
Yes.
he's a world champion of public speaking.
Yes.
He have the saying, stage time, stage
Yeah.
time, stage time.
Yes,
Is that
absolutely.
in your
Oh, no question. In fact,
teaching
when
too?
somebody's starting to be a public speaker and you get your training, number one, go and speak as often as you can. Go to any free talk that you can possibly do. So let's actually clarify public speaking. You know, anybody can be a public speaker if you have a message. Number one, important to have something to say. Have something to say and have it be relevant and have it be authentic. So don't have somebody else's something to say, but have something to say from your heart and something that you want to convey. And don't be afraid of that, because what's important is when you go stand up to speak and people are like, oh my gosh, I've got something that I want to share, but I'm so nervous, because I have those speakers too who have a great message, but they get nervous every time they get up to speak. But when you know that you're in front of these people and you have something relevant to say and everybody needs to hear what you have to convey and what you have to teach, that puts you in the present and it gets you out of your mind and more in your heart, so then you can be a more effective speaker.
So this number one is to know
Know what you want to have a message. Know
have
what
a
your
message.
message is, and know it really, really, really well. Really well. So have a message first. Get training. Get training, like I said. Learn how to be able to be a great speaker, because even somebody might have a wonderful personality, but when you get up on that stage by yourself for 45 minutes or an hour, you've got to
forget about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah. You've really got to understand.
Yeah, it took me years until I get where I am, and I still could learn. It's just
Everybody
a different thing when you're on stage. You know,
By yourself.
by yourself, and everybody's watching you.
Yep.
So you have to learn how to really communicate and stay where you're at.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. So have a message, be authentic and relevant with that message, and get training.
Oh, you wait till we see what we're going to talk about the next 3 segments. Right, Stephanie?
That's right.
Yeah.
The next 3 segments, if you are interested in this subject especially, we're going to be talking the next 3 segments about this as well. And that's one of the things that's really neat about the A to Z Shift Academy is Jennifer is a faculty member there, and we have amazing speakers and experts like that all over our academy that are teaching you all sorts of interesting things. And you can get your 14 days free access to the academy and check it out and see what might be in store for you. And then after that, it's only the price of 2 gourmet cups of coffee a month.
There's nothing to be afraid of,
You
right?
can't beat it.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by coming to the A to Z Shift Academy.
And you find professional people like Jennifer at the
Absolutely.
academy teaching you more things that you ever thought you could learn, right? Okay, so the next segment, what we're going to be talking about. What's the next?
The next segment that we're going to be talking about is now what to do. You have your message. How do you get started?
How to get started. You have your message, how you get started. So this one here is you have to have a message. And you know there is message hidden in all of us.
Oh, yes.
There
Everyone
is
has a
message.
story.
Everyone have a story.
Yep.
The key is to find someone to help you to get the message out of you,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Right.
And that's the first step we need to get.
Have a message, get training, learn how to craft your speech. And people think that they have to have so many things to say, but really you can start with one good keynote, one good speech, yes.
It's like one good hit song.
That's exactly right.
Good making.
Right.
One good speech.
That's exactly
it would
right.
be good. But you know how hard that is to have a one good speech?
Yes.
It's very hard to make that.
Yeah, it is, and you have to craft it.
Unless you have someone like Jennifer or, around, you're surrounding yourself around people who can help you to craft it and not take you 10 years.
And they can definitely, reach us at LasVegasKeynoteSpeakers.com and message me, contact us, and I can definitely give you the right coaches and training that we work with, that we partner with, that we vetted, that we partner with, and we highly recommend.
You know how to guide them.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned to the next segment where we're going to talk about how to become speaker even more. See you soon.